Ricky? Where's Ricky? I gotta do a show by myself. Ricky. What's up, folks? Ray Doomzilla here. On the bolo, on the solo. I don't know what's up with Ricky. He's not answering. He's not. I don't know. He's probably napping. I would assume. I'm gonna say napping, or Kenobi took out his computer fully. He striked him down. Now he's the master of the house. But we're gonna carry on. Hopefully, Ricky wakes up and joins the show. But I might have to go solo today. But hopefully not. Hopefully Ricky jumps in any minute. Kind of want to go on time today because we got Ahsoka happening later on. We got the season finale of Ahsoka happening tonight. I'm very excited about that. I might order some pizza and watch Ahsoka. I'm pretty juiced on that. But if you're new to the channel, hi. This is SF Company Hour, number 173 on the SF Comic Co YouTube channel. If you like what you see, thumbs up. Helps the algorithm. Share with your friends. A bunch of dorks talking dork stuff. We love movies, TV, action figures, all kinds of shenanigans here. Sometimes wrestling, some video games. Just whatever dork stuff we love. So we're gonna go through a bunch of stuff. So, and like again I said, I'm doing it solo. Hopefully Ricky joins the show in a minute. But no word from him. I'm voting on napping. I'm voting on napping. Let's see. That's what I do on my days off. Take a nice little nap. Krista, what's up, Krista? Good afternoon, nerdy people. We are nerdy people. We are nerdy people. Lori, it's Taco Tuesday. Good early evening, gents. I'm half Latin, so every day is Taco Tuesday. But it's been taco century and a half. So every day is Taco Tuesday. Let's see. Renee Cruz, what's up, yo? What's up, Renee? Gonna go see Exorcist Believer Thursday. I don't know about that one, man. I don't trust the director. I don't trust that. Those last two Halloween movies really just he left a bad taste in my mouth. But if I hear a good word of mouth, maybe I'll check it out. But I'm not too juiced on it. Yeah, I really liked any of the Exorcist sequels. I heard the third one is pretty good. I forgot I think the third one people say it's good. Got to revisit that franchise at some point. But the first one's amazing. I think it's just had the 50th anniversary. I think this year. Yeah, still holds up. Still a great movie. Especially if you're Catholic, it still holds up. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too juiced on it, but we'll see. Mayhem and Cannibal Corpse at the Warfield. Is that coming up? Yeah, Cannibal Corpse has a fun show to go see. Very, very dark and twisted. Some loud music. Bring your earplugs. It's gonna be loud. So yeah, like I said, like the video if you have, and hopefully we'll get some other people in here in a second. So since we don't have Rick just yet, hopefully he'll jump on soon. I'm gonna go through some couple toy things that dropped. New York Toy Fair was happening this last weekend. So there's a lot of stuff that dropped. There's a lot of videos covering stuff. So I'm only going to go through a couple things just to talk about real quick. Let's see. Did I get that? Oh yeah. So we got some more gargoyles figures. I have a review of the Goliath figure that dropped a little while ago. So this is So we're getting some more figures. I wasn't a big fan of the figure since I didn't like the wings were so stagnant. But I do like some of the human figures they're coming out with. They have Montoya. What's her name? Not Montoya. I'm thinking of Batman animated series. Oh, hello.
What's up?
Was it a nap? Were you napping?
No.
You forgot?
Yeah, being
I was thinking nap or forgot.
Yeah, I was working out, fucking all sweaty. I was just like, I'm getting phone calls. I was just in the bathroom. I'm like, oh shit.
So happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Oh shit. What I miss?
I think Kenobi sabotaged. Kenobi changed all the clocks in the.
Yeah. See, now he's ceremoniously shitting in his box right now. Like, yep, his work is done.
Well, welcome, maximum effort, Grayson. Giving the maximum effort, sweating like he's in Debo's chicken coop right now.
I know, right?
Come on. Thanks for the text back.
I'm
all right.
I'm good.
You haven't missed much. I was going through some figures from New York Toy Fair. Just a couple things. There's a bunch of shit to
New York Toy Fair.
New York Toy Fair. Yeah, we got the Macbeth figure. One of my favorite characters from Gargoyles. Getting his figure. Yeah, he's got a couple.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's sick as fuck.
I love Macbeth. Hopefully, he comes with some cool guns and stuff. He has his mask. I forgot what they called him with the mask on. He had like another name. Yeah, always a cool character in Gargoyles. So I'm glad they're doing that. They're also doing a Cold Stone. It was kind of a cybernetic half gargoyle, half cyborg. Very cool looking figures. I still have issues with the wings. They're too like stuck in place. I wish they would have like some more bendy wings or some kind of
fluidity.
Yeah, something where you can like move them in.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? That fucking thing that Keaton pops out and he starts fucking gliding and shit in I think Batman Returns. Yeah.
Then we got another this is not Brooklyn, this is not Hudson. What's the hell's his name?
Queens. No.
Brooklyn, Hudson, Lexington was this tiny guy. Why am I spacing on his name? Fucking
yeah, Lexington is a little fucking yellow dude, right?
Brooklyn is the other guy.
Hudson's the chum.
Hudson's the old man. Why am I blanking on his name?
It's not Manhattan. Not Queens. Harlem. I'm going through all the boroughs, right? I'm going through all the neighborhoods.
Staten Island.
Yonkers.
What the hell's his name? Why am I flaking on his name? Fuck, why is it? Oh my god, this is bothering me now.
Yeah, I'm about. Yeah. Let me see.
I'm just the one. I was like, I just one.
Stallone.
What? Stallone.
I'm just fucking throwing names out there, bro.
Village.
Yeah, Greenwich,
Hudson, Brooklyn, Lexington, Broadway. Yeah, there you go. And Broadway. This is when he was like kind of playing detective. I think this comes with the little kitty cat, and it comes with the thing of Chinese food. I like this one because it has like the real cloth cape and stuff. So I might have to swoop on this one too. And I like the fact that it comes with the cape already down, so you don't have the awkward big cape bullshit. And let's see. We got some more from Neca. Neca had a lot of cool shit, man. If you want to go look up some of the Neca stuff they got, came out.
Fuck yeah, dude, that looks dope.
We got the Krampus from kind of an underrated Christmas movie from Mike Doherty, same guy who directed Trick or Treat and Godzilla, King of the Monsters from a couple years ago. Kind of an underrated. That's kind of an underrated flick too. People kind of hate on that one too. I don't understand. Which one? The Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I don't know. Yeah.
No, King of Monsters is good. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. People like
dislike up until you get to a point, you know.
I think it's better, way better than Godzilla versus Kong. But
it's definitely better. I need Stormbreaker fight.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we got some cool stuff coming out of NECA. Yeah, they're killing it with some of the properties they have. And the last one is coming from Super 7, Godzilla, Skeleton Godzilla with the hydrogen destroyer. This is a cool little set. I can't wait. I'll definitely get this. I love Skeleton Godzilla, so this is coming out. Super 7's got a lot of cool shit coming out too, so go check that out if you're interested. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming out of Toy Fair. They're bringing back Rainbow Bright. They're bringing back Strawberry Shortcake and kind of a vintage style stuff too. So like it's cool. Like the girls getting their vintage on too. So they're kind of getting into the the vintage market too. So which is cool. I'm glad those properties are just sitting there. Might as well use them, man. Fuck, better than the brats and shit they got going today.
Yeah, what's up with that that Krampus one? Are they gonna have other of those toys? Because I fucking want some
Yeah,
of those.
I thought I pulled the other ones too. They got the little creatures, like all the little
The ginger, I think what not yeah, it was a gingerbread man. It was
Yeah.
a gingerbread man. It was a crazy fucking tough stoy bear. It
pull
was
this
the
one out.
fucking screaming angel. The fucking
Yeah.
the Jack in a Box is creepy as fuck if they got the Jack in a Box too. That's I don't know if you guys haven't seen Krampus, go check it out. It might get it's one of those flicks that probably gets more hate than it should, or maybe he's not known about enough.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's
Krampus
a good.
Krampus is fun as fuck, dude.
It's Adam Scott's in there. You got
David Koechner. What's her name? God, she's great in everything. Fucking Fright Night's mom.
E.T.'s mom. E.T.'s mom.
No, she was in Hereditary too. Tony Collette.
Tony Collette. Yeah.
Yeah, she's great in that too, man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good anti-Christmas holiday movie because you're not a big Christmas person.
And the ending is great.
Oh yeah, it's one of my I love fucked up endings, and that's
yes.
a fucked up ending. That's oh here you go. I got it. I thought I put
it. There we go. That's dope.
Yeah. So you got the little the bear, and you got the little gingerbread fucking pre Afterlife gingerbread man. They were pretty much like the Stay Puffs in Afterlife. But yeah, I like the little robot and stuff too. The creature pack, yeah, definitely gonna try to get this one too.
Yeah, that would be dope, man. The fucking bear and the angel alone.
Yeah, and the little robot dude.
Oh yeah, the fucking little killer one.
Yeah.
So that was sick.
Yeah, the Krampus design is really cool. Yeah, that'd be cool to put on top of your Christmas tree right there. But yeah, cool shit coming out of NECA. A lot of cool stuff. Go check it out if you're a fan. They got a lot of cool properties coming out. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's see. Cheeseburger Tuesday from Renee Cruz. Let's see. Lori wants to know if were you sweating to the oldies, Rick?
I'm challenging Pauly Shore so I can be Richard Simmons.
Ricky Simmons?
Yeah, Ricardo Simmons.
Lori, has anyone put out figures for Island of Misfit Toys? Oh yeah, I've seen those. I think a long time ago. Yeah, I think in the 90s. I think
all of those cartoons should have had toys, man.
Yeah, 90s. I think the 90s there was a lot of the Frankenbass toys. I forgot who did them, but I think if you look them up, you can find them. I think probably like late 90s, early 2000s. I think I remember seeing those. Yeah, I think they exist. Pretty sure.
There's pretty much toys for just about everything.
Yeah. Nowadays, yeah, it's like Funko Pops has covered every fucking corner of the market, and it's like people like weird shit. Like I like a diversity of things. I don't like one thing. I don't just collect Spider-Man. I don't collect just Batman. I collect a lot of different heroes and shit. So there's something for everyone. There's something for everyone.
Because we like comics. Because we like
shit. We like shit. We like a lot of different things, man. Let's see. All right, let's like I said. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna go to next? I was gonna say, can we talk about Ahsoka? Was that on the list today?
Well, the finale is. I talked a little bit about that in the beginning. The finale's in about 45 minutes. That's why I kind of started the show.
45 minutes?
Yeah, it starts at 6. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Do they all start at 6 all the time?
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought it was fucking one of those midnight fucking things. That's why I haven't been watching on the day of.
No, day of. Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Oh no shit. That's now that's fucking reasonable, Ray. If the shows stay like that in the future, I say we do after shows because it's reasonable. You know, we can do them.
Yeah, Loki's coming up too, so.
Oh, we'll see about the times on that one because it's Marvel.
Yeah, but I'm liking the 6 o'clock thing. Yeah, Ahsoka season finale.
Oh, so that's tonight. Good. I can't wait.
That's why I wanted to jump on early, get this over with, and then I can go order a pizza, watch Ahsoka. I'm very excited. All right. So let's jump. It's a little bit of sad news this week. We got Michael Gambon.
Michael Gambon.
Gambon.
Yeah.
Legendary actor. He was in fucking so many goddamn things. A lot of movies. Of course, most famous for replacing what's his name?
Richard.
Richard
Fuck.
Attenborough.
No.
Richard.
Oh, son of a bitch! It's right on the tip of my tongue too. I was gonna say Richard Harris.
Richard Harris.
I think it's Richard Harris.
Yeah. So yeah, and, just kind of a character actor, kind of recognize, like, probably wouldn't know his name, but you know his face.
It is Richard Harris. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah, Richard
Come
Harris.
on.
Dick Harris. Yeah, and a lot of shit.
Show
I
Dick
like
some respect.
put respect on his name.
Yeah.
He did. He was in Layer Cake. I thought he was in Layer Cake. I loved him in that.
Yeah. I only watched it once, man. It's a fucked up movie.
He was great in his voice. He did a lot of cool voice work. He was great as Franklin Bean in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
You wrote a bad song, Petey. That's fucking still one of the best fucking lines in that movie. You wrote a bad song, Petey.
Wrote a bad song. And he just a lot of roles. He just was in a lot of stuff, man. He got a lot of English stuff for the most part, but then kind of came over and did a lot of some American stuff. But definitely most well known as taking over for Dumbledore, and kind of controversial. A lot of people didn't like his take. There was a lot of bitching when that change happened, and he's the one that took over as Dumbledore. He was one of the guys. Rick was definitely one of the guys complaining. So I didn't really have too much. I didn't really have too much stake in because I didn't read the books. But I didn't really care. I didn't care, but I thought he did fine. But yeah, a lot of people were controversial over that. And it's a kind of a hard role to come in after somebody that did such a good job coming in.
Fucking tremendous job. Yeah.
So it was kind of hard for him. It was kind of playing against, kind of a no-win situation for him coming in and taking over. But a great actor doing so many things. Like, What are your thoughts on Gambon?
Gambon's great, man. He's everything he did. Like the what was his name? Frank Bean.
Franklin Bean, yeah.
Franklin Bean. Fantastic Mr. Fox is amazing. Him playing that fucking character and just the voice and like just the pure evil of wanting to kill the fucking family of foxes. It's fucking great. Layer Cake is awesome.
I love Layer Cake. Yeah, that's good. That's what kind of turned me around on what's his face, James
Daniel Craig. Yeah,
it's
a great movie, dude. I mean, you have a who's who of great British fucking stars at the time in that one. And he gets to say the fucking name of the movie, and welcome to the Layer Cake. I fucking loved it. His take on Dumbledore, that's the one thing that I'm always gonna be like, man, because Dumbledore was supposed to be like a real loving teacher, very soft spoken, and he's always yelling at people. But I guess because that's what his experiences when he was going to schools and shit. So that's what his headmasters would do, and he took from that. So that's all well and good. Oh yeah, and fucking Lori just fucking threw that out there. He was in Sleepy Hollow. Yeah. He was what's her name's father in Sleepy Hollow, Christina Ricci's. Yeah. Oh yeah. So kind of a quiet, great career. Yeah.
Yeah, King's Speech. He was in. He's known for that one too. I can't remember if I've actually seen that movie, but a lot of people were bringing that up when they're talking about him. But yeah, just his role in Layer Cake was great, and Franklin Bean. I think are probably my two favorite roles of his. I'm sure he's been in better movies, but those are the ones that kind of stand out for me, for sure. He was Uncle Pastazzo in Paddington.
Oh yeah, in Paddington.
Oh yeah, so his voice was he just had that fucking great voice, man. He was just that groggly, like he could have played Ben Grimm at some point. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm just looking. He had a brief part in The Life Aquatic, so he did a Wes Anderson. Dude, I forgot he was in Toys. He was in Toys with Robin Williams.
Father,
he was his uncle.
His uncle, okay.
His uncle. Yeah, so he had. I'm just looking through his IMDb and just seeing like he's been in a lot of stuff. But
yeah, a lot of British like movies. The Singing Detective, I heard that brought up a couple times. British TV show from 1986. Yeah, so a lot of great work. Just a guy that shows up, and it sucks that he wasn't he wasn't loved for his role as Dumbledore, but hey, he's part of those movies, man. He's
Oh
part of
no,
that.
he grew into his role, dude. He was coming in. What his first two movies weren't really great, but by the time I think five, 6, and 7 came around, it was I think I earned respect.
Put some spec on his name.
No doubt.
He was in Golden Circle too, Kingsman. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Not the best fucking movie, but
so goodbye, Michael Gambon. Did he have anything in the works at the very end, or?
I don't think so. It looks like his last couple years were kind of just
because British actors over there aren't affected by the strike, right?
Yeah, no. 2019, it looks like he was his last role. So it looks like he kind of like laid low for his last part of his life, which is, hey man,
he earned it.
Yeah, he earned it. 82, not super young, not super old, but it's he had a good run, and he had some memorable stuff on his plate. So R.I.P. Michael Gambon. Also in Mobsters.
Trying to remember who he was in Mobsters. As soon as I saw that, I was like, who was he in Mobsters?
Mobsters. Gosford Park also.
Good, yeah, Gosford Park.
All right, so let's jump into a little trailer talk. We got Argyle that dropped this week. A fun trailer, man. Speaking of Matthew Vaughn. Matthew Vaughn is a great director. He had a couple misses. That second Kingsman movie I wasn't a huge fan of. The third one was okay. But still didn't have that. The first Kingsman just fucking kicked my ass. I love that fucking movie. But that one didn't.
Oh, I like the Kingsman. Kingsman was pretty good, dude. I dug it. It's not as good as the Kingsman, but it's definitely better than Kingsman 2.
Yeah, so we got Argyle. This is kind of a spy thriller within a spy thriller. It's like an author is writing a spy thriller, and some of the stuff is becoming true. And the trailer starts off with Henry Cavill and Dua Lipa and John Cena kind of acting out her book. But then it's like Bryce Dallas Howard's the author, and it's like Sam Rockwell comes in. This trailer looks insane. There's a cat in a fucking backpack. This movie's looks like kind of all over the place, and I'm down for it because I like Matthew Vaughn when he's going a little crazy. I don't need to see Elton John doing fucking jump kicks and shit. But this looks like wacky, but on purpose. This is what it's supposed to be, kind of wacky. We've got Bryan Cranston in here, Samuel Jackson, Catherine O'Hara. This looks insane. All over the place, man. This looks crazy. Hopefully this sticks a landing and it's more first Kingsman, not Kingsman 2. But yeah, what'd you think of the trailer, man?
Oh, dude, I thought it was fucking just pure fun. Once again, my guy, fucking Sam Rockwell's in it, so I'm fucking just juiced to go see him do it. San Francisco.
Play anything, man.
Yeah, so
I want him to play every role. He needs to be in every fucking movie.
I need him to be something in DC. Definitely something in DC.
I want to play Cobra Commander in G.I. Joe.
Oh man, that'd be wild. in a Sam Rockwell voice.
Yeah, I was in a G.I. Joe group, and somebody's like, "Who should play Cobra?" I was like, "Dude, Sam Rockwell would kill as Cobra Commander."
Yeah, Sam Rockwell. He just choose scenery, He
can't help but focus on him when he's in a scene. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
But it's fun. He's usually like it's something's unexpected's coming. He says something funny all the time. Nice to see Henry Cavill back. Fucking dig the fucking Drago haircut.
People are bitching so hard about that.
I fucking dig the Drago haircut, dude.
It's like, why is his hair like that? Like, dude, just fucking watch the movie.
He's such a beautiful man. He shouldn't cut his hair like that. Shut the fuck up. It's just a haircut for a character.
I hate the internet community.
God damn.
They just fucking.
Everybody shouldn't have a fucking voice, and this is the fucking problem. It's like when you're sitting on the bus and you hear stupid ass people talking. That's exactly what it is. I mean, his hair. Shut the fuck up. All right, shut up. Sorry, was that too much?
Yes. But yeah, this looks like the trailer looks fun, looks wacky. This looks like this looks like a lot of fun. Laurie, Sam Rockwell's dog, who also an actor, would come into the video store I used to work at. Cool. San Francisco boy. Krista, stupid cat carrier.
Yeah, I mean, fucking people. If somebody was running and their cat was inside of there, do you realize how much trauma would be happening to that cat? Motherfuckers, dude.
I'm curious about the cat. Seems to be a big plot point in this movie, and so
What if the cat? What if it's like Snatch? Did it eat something? Because if it does something like that, I'm gonna be very pissed. Because that's Guy Ritchie and it's Matthew Vaughn. They're like boys, right? You can't do the same fucking plot point from a movie. That cat better not have ate something. I'm just saying, it'd be fucked up, bro, to use the same plot point from another movie.
Yeah, no, I don't think it hates something's good with the cat. Never trust the cat. The cat's up to something.
Always. What if the cat's the fucking mastermind of the whole thing?
Cat's a spy. Yeah, that's what they kind of implied.
It just goes full cats and dogs, like fucking little, fucking.
What was that movie that came out a couple years? Was it
Cats and Dogs? Yeah.
They made like a couple of those, didn't they?
Yeah, they made like 2 of them.
Yeah, Sam Jackson looks good. Yeah, I love Bryce Dallas Howard. She's been doing some great work, man. She's directing wise too, and she's directed a lot of good episodes of the Mando and stuff. So it's good to see her doing some more stuff. I love her. But yeah, this looks like a lot of fun, man. When's this coming out?
Is this on Apple TV exclusively?
No, I think it's coming out in theaters.
Oh, it's in theaters. Oh, yeah, okay. It's just produced by Apple TV.
Yeah, Apple TV's like that new Scorsese movie, the
Apple TV
Flowers of the whatever moon. That's coming out in theaters.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
That's coming out in theaters and going to Apple Plus. This is coming out February 2nd, 2024. So something to look forward to in February. It looks like a lot of fun, man. I'm definitely down with that one. Great cast in the cat, man. That's all I need, man. Sold.
That's one hell of a fucking cast, man.
Yeah, it's a really good cast. Yeah, and I like Matthew Vaughn a lot. I've liked pretty much most of his work.
It feels like the character of Argyle. I'm assuming that's Henry Cavill. Argyle and John Cena, they kind of feel like they're like Tom Arnold and Arnold Schwarzenegger in True Lies, maybe. Like his contact and while he's just sitting down, fucking probably just eating breakfast and shit, and he's like, "All right, what are you doing? I'm killing a whole bunch of people. What's wrong with you?" What do you think? You think he's the contact, or is just another super spy trying to kill him?
I have to wait and find out.
Oh, come on, man.
Laurie Cavill's hair is part of the character, so people do chill. Yeah,
no doubt. Yeah, exactly. But I love the Drago haircut, dude.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah, and like I like him like taking chances and doing kooky shit. Like it's you don't want to be typecast as a Superman. You want to be fucking something else. So I think he's making some good choices here. I'm like go against type whenever you can, because.
Can he come back in Mission Impossible as like fucking hella disfigured or something?
Like that's why I'm kind of bummed they killed him. I was like, oh, he was such a great villain. Like, no, don't kill him off. Let's like have him as a villain going forward. So it looks like a lot of fun. All right, so we got a little bit of DC news this week. James Gunn came out and kind of talked about a few of the characters are going to be kind of crossing over and kind of making the cut to the next phase of the DCU. So it looks like we're going to get Peacemaker, Amanda Waller, Viola Davis is coming back. We get Delante is going to be coming back. Who's the other one? And Sholo is going to be coming back as Blue Beetle. So he kind of confirmed only those 4 characters are going to be making the crossover to the next phase, which is, is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. Like, well, okay, why can't you bring back Cavill and Affleck? And, so it's just, I get it. In a perfect world, we have all those people back and telling better stories, but it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the best things of the last phase of DC was Peacemaker was fucking awesome. That show was great. If you haven't seen that show, go watch it. It's on HBO. A lot of fun, great. Like probably Cena's best character work. Spinning off the Suicide Squad. Such a fun show. I really dug that show a lot. I got to rewatch that soon. Yeah, and another great part of that show was what's his name? What's his name in real life? Fuck, I can't remember. Vigilante. Yeah, what the fuck? Stroman or whatever. Yeah, he's great. He's great. That actor is great. He's definitely him and fucking Peacemaker together are great. And so yeah, he talked to Gunn talked about he's working on season 2, which is I'm totally okay with that. You know, I get people are bitching about you only bring in your characters, whatever. Like, yeah, if I was in charge, I'd be doing the same shit. Like, why?
Freddie Stroma.
Freddie Stroma. There you go.
Yeah,
He's
fucking
great.
amazing, dude.
So if you're gonna bring him back, I know people are gonna be bitching like when he brings his wife into her character coming back instead.
He can do what the fuck he wants because he's in charge.
Hey, if you want running a fucking company, do what the fuck you want, man. Like
yeah,
these people all fucking playing like backseat fucking like producers. Like, dude, motherfuckers, you'd be doing the same thing if you were fucking. If I was the head of DC, I'd be hiring all my friends. Rick be fucking head of fucking all Nightwing fucking.
Hey, it'd be fucking accurate, all right? I'm telling you, it'd be accurate.
Yeah.
So I'm playing that shit myself.
Christopher would be playing Cheetah. Like bring all these people in.
We'd have to make a Thundercat movie for her. Chitara.
So I whatever, man. I'm kind of over the whole discord over James Gunn, but yeah, what do you think of these 4 characters crossing over to the next phase?
So it's like I said, it's Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, right?
Yeah.
John Cena as Peacemaker, Xolo as Blue Beetle, and Freddie Stroma as Vigilante. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's a good. That's
perfect. Right? That's the Vigilante and Peacemaker. They're on the outskirts. They're doing their own thing. They're gonna have like a fucking buddy cop movie, buddy killer movie, or something. Let them be over there. Viola Davis is super fucking important as Amanda Waller.
Yeah,
she knocked it out the fucking park. I looked up there. The only other person I felt that could play Amanda Waller, honestly, dude, and I would never get her, would be Oprah. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it'd be Oprah. Like, just fuck fucking Oprah, mean at, but she's just a mean. Yeah, because she's a mean bitch already. So
yeah, she screwed over the people of fucking Hawaii.
Yeah,
fuck her.
Yeah, she's a fucking cunt, dude. I said it. I'm canceled. But yeah, fuck. But that's the only other person who if Gravitas. We always talk about Gravitas, and Amanda Waller fucking demands it. Viola Davis is sick.
I like her a lot. Yeah. So maybe the point, like, it's just like J.K. Simmons crossing over into the next.
Exactly.
It's just I'm totally okay with that.
Anytime James Gunn speaks, they fucking get triggered like crazy, dude. It's fucking just hilarious. They just need something to bitch about, and James Gunn's the target right now.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, we haven't seen, and they made a point too, like, dude, you haven't seen one thing from this next phase at all. You haven't seen one character, one fit, So
and the first thing that they did see, Xolo, he was damn good in fucking Blue Beetle.
Technically part of the DCU. That's part of the old regime.
But him, just the look, is damn good.
Yeah, so fanboys need to calm down. So other than the main, like, Justice League, any other characters you want to see cross over into the new DCU?
From any of these movies?
These previous DC movies from the past 10 years?
I know I probably couldn't do it because I take an actor. I take Patrick Wilson and make him Aquaman. I would take Jason Momoa and make him Lobo. Like that's I would keep what was it? Yahya Abdul Mateen. Fuck, I can't remember Candyman's name.
Black Manta.
Yes.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Yeah,
I like him a lot, dude.
Yeah, he's like the only save. Like Patrick Will. Like we talked about the trailer last week.
Yahya Abdul Mateen. Yeah, Yahya Abdul Mateen, the second.
Yeah.
He's dope. I liked him in Candyman. Hated the Candyman movie, but I liked him in Candyman. He's a good actor. Yeah, I'd like to see him as Black Manta.
I didn't bother with the Candyman.
Or even Mr. Terrific. Pull him in as Mr. Terrific.
I can see that.
And one more. They don't have anybody for it. He would be a great Jon Stewart.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, he has got that gravitas, as we like to say.
Yeah, and he's got that fucking presence, dude. Yeah, gravitas presence. He's got that shit. Yeah, when he's on screen, he's like demanding. Look this way. He's got presence, dude. He definitely's got presence. So there's a lot of actors. Like there's 3 actors I would take from one fucking movie.
I would take Mary Marvel from Shazam, bring her in just because fucking she was great. That's a whole nother reason. Also, Sasha Kali, the Supergirl.
Sasha Cali, a Supergirl. I would keep that. Yeah.
I would keep her. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm okay with him just kind of picking a couple, kind of picks. I'm glad they're gonna have to recast Flash. I'm glad they're gonna have to recast a couple other characters.
One big one we forgot. Ben Affleck.
Well, I'm saying out of the
That's-
that would be my first pick.
That'd be my first pick, but
And
second pick, Jeremy Irons is
DCU
Alfred.
DCU draft. That would be my like if I can bring anybody over, it'd probably be Affleck. Cavill will be up there too, but
I would take fucking Jeremy Irons before I take Cavill, dude. I want Batman and I want that Batman. I want that Alfred.
Yeah, and we didn't get to see them.
We didn't get a fucking Batman movie. We got a Batman Superman movie.
We got only like a taste of him as Batman, and
the joke's on you. We'll never get to fucking figure that shit out.
We never get to see that play out. We never get to see that bums me out, man. We never got to see that full. That was a mistake they made, though, man. They jumped too hard right into Batman versus Superman. And apparently that was Warner Brothers. They wanted a Batman Superman, so like, wait a minute, you should have had another Man of Steel.
Yeah.
And then you have a Batman movie. Then you do a World's Finest, and then you can fucking do a Batman versus Superman. Not just fucking kind of fast forward. Dude, you fast forward into like Death of Superman, Batman versus Superman, Dark Knight Returns, the formation of the Justice League, all in one. But like, it's too quick. You like take your time, man. Take your time. Like Marvel took its time. Like, oh, here's Iron Man, here's Thor, here's Captain
jumped about 7 movies before.
Yeah. Here's the Avengers. Like, fucking no. You just want. Oh no. We got to have everything right away. Like, take your time, man.
They jumped from the beginning of a phase to almost like 3/4 to the end of a phase. You know, like two fucking Death of Superman, second flick.
Yeah, they make or do like World's Finest, have Death of Superman, have that the third movie. Like you're killing the Superman after only one other appearance. Like how are you supposed to care about the Superman?
I think that was the biggest mistake that you just said. They killed Superman. You killed DC. It's not just Batman. Now that you have Batman and Superman on screen, you had Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman on screen in your second movie, and you kill Superman. Like they shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, it just kind of killed their momentum. Even though I had I don't hate those movies, I still the decisions they made going with those, like their direction was too much too soon. I think they could have. With that world, they could have did some cool shit, but they fucked themselves. Now they're going to suffer, and their movies are bombing right now because they fucked up. All right, let's go jump into our big main topic this week. The X-Men finally. I can't believe that now they're actually looking for writers now. Like what the fuck are we waiting for? The WGA's writer strike is over, thankfully. Hopefully the Screen Actors Guild is going to be this week. I heard they're meeting all week, so hopefully they get a deal. It was a good sign when the writers got their deal. They kind of go off what the writers got. So writers, they got a deal, and it's only a 3-year contract, but hopefully they figure shit out coming up. So now we got the X-Men coming. Now they're going to be hiring some writers. They're looking for pitches. Like Rick, I think we need to go to Hollywood and pitch some ideas.
Like, what would you start with?
I would start with the original 5. I would replace Angel with Storm. Because Storm's a big character. Like you can take him out. Angel's kind of a boring character until he turns into Archangel. Yeah. I would I would put Storm in there, and you get another female character in, so it's not just fucking all the boys and Jean Grey. I would start off with those 5, and then kind of have them being the first X-Men, the new X-Men, First Class, and then I would lead into the second movie being giant size X-Men, bringing in like Nightcrawler, Colossus. Some of these other you could pick some other characters you could bring in, bring in Psylocke, bring in fucking Gambit, whatever has a giant size X-Men team. And then the third movie, I would do Phoenix. I would do Phoenix, and then have it a 2-parter Phoenix, then go into the Dark Phoenix saga. Yeah, you have to have Phoenix first before they try to skip so many steps going into the X-Men. Do Phoenix, then go do the Dark Phoenix, and then you can like this can drag out for years. I would mind like them doing like a TV show too, like X-Men. The like the kids in class, I wouldn't mind doing like having the X-Men in a class.
That's actually that'd be a great lead up because that's the easiest way to always have fresh people, fresh actors to come into the fucking franchise. Like,
Yeah,
just think about that. Yeah, you get Ice. You're gonna have Iceman, Kitty Pryde, guys like probably Colossus. Like they're the ones that were in class all at the same time, right?
Well, yeah, when the after Giant Size X-Men, yeah, they were the next
Class
incarnation, next class. So yeah, I would start off there, and you know what? Who I wouldn't put in right away? Wolverine. No Wolverine. Wolverine has his own movie, own corner of the movie. Wolverine is best when he's like not the main character. He's a fucking loner. He's a fucking like badass. He gets his ass kicked. He's not a fucking handsome fucking leading man. He's not the focal point. Like it pissed me. That's one thing that pissed me off about the X-Men movies. They all focused on Wolverine. Then they had solo Wolverine movies. All the X-Men were Wolverine movies. They're all Wolverine movies. Why you get like no? So that one thing I would not. I'll put Wolverine maybe in the Phoenix Saga. I'll save him for the third movie. I wouldn't even put him in the first two. Focus on the X-Men. Focus on Jean Grey. Focus on Cyclops. Focus on Storm. Focus on Professor X. Those should be like your main people that you're going to focus on.
Bring him in the second movie. Very quick cameo, just talking to Professor X. He goes to do something else. First Wolverine movie. Mm-hmm. Like that's what they should do. That's how you do Wolverine. You want Wolverine by himself? Fucking send him on a mission where he's gonna fuck some shit up and gonna come out where he's gonna fucking have a grand battle, and then he comes back at the beginning of the Phoenix Saga.
Yeah, and then just have you could do a prequel Wolverine. You could have it set in World War II. Have him and Chris Evans team up as Captain America and do some adventures back in World War II. Man, I would love to fucking see that. That's how you like kind of bring him in, and you have a connection to the MCU already with fucking Wolverine. Bring in some of the Howling Commandos and shit, and like fucking.
Well, it still depends on how they're gonna fold the X-Men in.
Yeah. So yeah, I like in the first couple of villains, you have Magneto, but you don't have to have Magneto in the first movie. I would probably bring in Magneto since we've seen Magneto so much, but have him as a Spectre in the background. I wouldn't mind seeing some other
Gyrich.
Henry Gyrich.
You
could do Sentinels shit. You can do like maybe the Sentinels in the first movie. You can tease Mr. Sinister, like he's manipulating shit in the background. You can do there's so much. They have so many fucking villains you can do, and you can play around with.
They got the best villain. They got a lot of the best villains in the MCU or in Marvel. I'm scared for what they're gonna do.
I'm worried. This is the one. Like I'm Doctor Doom and the X-Men are the ones I'm really worried about. Like I'm just. What are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna do this? Like, how bad are you gonna fucking like? This is your chance to retcon all the bullshit. Like, I like the X-Men movies for the most part. I did have a lot of issues with them, but at the time, this is all we had, and this is all we thought we were gonna have. So, like, anything you showed me, I was gonna be excited about. But yeah, I know. I'm just I just want him to do Jean Grey right. I want him to do Cyclops right. I want him to do the Phoenix Saga right for once. Like they had two chances and they fucked it up twice. Like I don't understand like how like this is such a good easy story to tell, but they keep on telling these like I don't know. It's just frustrating. As X-Men is like my favorite comic of all time. I love the X-Men. Love the cartoon series. The comic is great. Collected the toys over the years. I'm just
the characters.
X-Men are so great. They're so close to my heart, man. So I need this to be right. I need these to be like I don't know how many years of life I have left. I need the X-Men to be done right on the big screen. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. What villains would you use for the first few movies?
I would probably use like Gyrich. Maybe even like a sub villain with the Morlocks. Like that's what they're doing. They're hunting all the fucking mutants, and the Morlocks are the ones.
Yeah, you can bring in the Marauders and like.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be the story that I'd start with. Yeah,
you can bring in Sabretooth like that too. You can bring in in the comic, Gambit was part of the Marauders too, so you can kind of bring in Gambit as start him off as a bad guy and bring him into the X-Men. You can do a lot of cool shit, man. There's so many stories you can pull on, and I'm just
so many cool stories, so many cool characters, so many cool heroes, so many cool villains. Dude, they got a fucking litany of shit, but this lately Marvel has not been on their A game. They haven't been on their A game since. I'm trying to figure. The last guy who was on his A game is James Gunn, and he's gone.
Yeah, and then after Endgame, they kind of wrote themselves into a corner. Like, oh, you killed some major characters, and you kind of had a series finale, and now you're trying to build up to this next wave that's not really working. I don't know. I'm just
no Cap, no Iron Man.
Yeah, the one of the rumors is after Secret Wars, they're gonna reboot the universe and just kind of go recast everyone and kind of go X-Men and Avengers, all recast everybody and go to the next phase, whatever. Which I like. Just bring back Cap and Iron Man as Steve Rogers and Tony Stark, or recast them.
Sounds like DC's Crisis. What they're gonna do then?
Yeah, that's what the big rumor is. They're going to bring all these characters from all the franchises and have a big schmoz, and which I'm kind of sick of the multiverse stuff. I love multiverse, but I'm kind of sick of it, and it's I feel like it's lazy, man. You're just, let's bring in fucking Eric Bana as the Hulk. Remember Eric Bana? So that's what I'm kind of worried about Deadpool 3. Man. People are excited. I think it's just going to be cameo fest, man. I don't know. Yeah. I want to see Apocalypse done right. Apocalypse was such a great character. It was so fucking badly fucking used,
dude. And, it's fucked up because I looked at some of the ones you showed me, the conceptual fucking designs for fucking Apocalypse. There was a few of them that they should have went with. I don't know why they went with that fucking high school fucking makeup fucking thing that they went with.
What's it? Ivan Ooze from fucking Power Rangers, man. They just
they had Oscar Isaacs, dude.
Yeah, such a great actor. You could do so many fucking cool things. But yeah, no, they went with some weird, quiet monk fucking Apocalypse. That's not Apocalypse is a fucking a blowhard, man. He's fucking the very fucking I am more beyond humans and mutants are mutants.
I am far beyond humans as mutants are of humans. I love that. That's the fucking line that defines Apocalypse right there.
Yeah, that's why the X-Men cartoon got it so right. Follow the X-Men cartoon, man. They fucking did it right, man. It wasn't perfect, but they pulled a lot of storylines, and the characters acted like the characters from and that was one of the big issues too from in the X-Men movies. The characters did not act like their character. Rogue did not act like Rogue. Cyclops did not act like Cyclops. The only one they kind of pretty much nailed was the people they nailed was Magneto and Professor X, were the ones they nailed, right? Pretty damn good. But
we're the future, Charles, not them.
Yeah, one of the best lines. Yeah, that's a good line. And Colossus was just this. He barely said anything. Colossus was a boisterous Russian guy. A Nightcrawler. He was too monkish. He was fun loving too. A Nightcrawler was a fun character, but they just took an idea of a character and just kind of made it just
their own.
Yeah, their own. Which no, man, people love these characters. These characters are so iconic. But as far as that, what any writers you can think of on top of your head to write the X-Men? Anybody you think that could pull that off, other than us?
Dude, there's so many good writers out there right now. Just the question is, are they going to work for these guys? Trying to think of who.
Apparently the guys who were writing the X-Men 97 show, the cartoon that's coming up, they really get it, and they're a big fan of the old show, and they're big X-Men fans. Shit, pull them out. Fucking have them fucking write it. I'll be okay with that. And I don't want to. And I've been hearing these rumors about they don't want to call it X-Men because it's too gender specific. They're gonna call it the Mutants instead of calling it the X-Men. X-Men's the brand. X-Men's the fucking what they're called. Don't fucking don't go woke with the X-Men.
That'd be stupid.
X-Men already. That's the name brand. X-Men are already they're already woke. You don't have to go super woke with the X-Men. The mutants sound so lame. That sounds so fucking not like. I'm not gonna get excited. Oh, the mutants are coming next summer. No, I want to see the X-Men coming next summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's if they call them the mutants, and that you can make a TV show and call it the mutants.
Strike one.
Yeah, it's X-Men.
One.
Call it X-Men. X-Men Year One, or call whatever X-Men. New Beginnings or some shit. I don't know. Call it something, but don't call it the mutants. That's such a lame title. It's the X-Men, whatever.
Can we choose anybody in all of history to fucking write the X-Men? I would choose John Hughes. I just throw that out there. If I could choose anybody of all of history, I would choose John Hughes.
The teen angst. Yeah. I hope they do. I hope they do fucking Cyclops right, man. Like,
that's my guy, dude.
It's one of my favorite characters, and he needs to be a central point of the. He was such a central point of the X-Men for so many years. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping, man. I'm just not. I want. Oh no,
I'm not optimistic at all with the way they've been going.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried, man. Kind of worried, but we'll see, man. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I've been out basically with a lot of Marvel shit. I liked a lot of their shows, but their movies are the ones that like I get their shows for free. I get to watch them at home. Like I pay the service for Disney, and yeah, I get to watch them at home. But
I'm hearing Loki's really good, so hopefully,
I can't wait because the shows are great. The only one, like I say, it didn't do so well with me. It was Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Other than that, I fucking loved all of them.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think.
I even like Secret Invasion, man. I like a lot of the characters.
I didn't like the last couple episodes. They didn't stick the landing for me, and that kind of the same problem I had.
I like Gravik. Gravik's sick, or he was sick.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought the first few episodes were kind of cool. I like what's his name?
Madripoor. We went to Madripoor, man.
I like dude has a fucking Baron Zemo. As soon as he left,
Daniel Bruhl.
Yeah, he was great. I thought he was great, and once he left, it was like, man. But yeah, I liked all the other shit. I'm unapologetic about my love for She-Hulk. I thought She-Hulk was a lot of fun. Hawkeye was fun. Yeah, they even the mediocre ones I thought had fun. Moon Knight had a lot of cool shit in it.
Moon Knight's great. We get to watch all this shit though. Think about that. We get to watch all of this when it comes out with subscription, and then watch it again with subscription. We don't have to pay for it. These fucking Marvel movies, they're expecting us to go and movies are expensive these days now.
Oh yeah, I'm a lot more selective than I was back in the day. I would just kind of go to movies, but nowadays, like, no, I gotta if it's not a cheap Tuesday matinee, I'm trying not to spend fucking $25 on a movie that's gonna piss me off. Like I can go home. I have plenty of movies to watch at home.
I'll rewatch shit too. I love rewatching stuff. Or just finding stuff that I haven't seen in a long time, and fucking just finding just old shit. So yeah, but that's the one thing that I'm worried about with Marvel. The shows are great, their movies are fucking lackluster, and where they're going, and
it's been a lot of misses, and
where they're going is not good.
Guardians 3, No Way Home. I like Multiverse of Madness.
I like Multiverse,
but yeah, like the other shit.
But all of that right there. Other than maybe No Way Home and fucking Guardians, like all of that's I like them, but they're still like a tier under. They're that second tier of Marvel movies. Like to me, Guardians 3 is the first tier. I said that's the best Guardians. Fucking No Way Home is fucking amazing, but that's it. I wasn't a big fan of Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, I like parts of it, but a lot of it kind of pissed me off. I still haven't rewatched it. I've been kind of hesitant to rewatch it because I did like the Namor stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like the Eternals.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the Eternals. Shang-Chi had a lot of issues with. I thought it started off strong and then just kind of fucking. Once they brought back Trevor and like all the fucking goofy shit in the fucking realm, I was like, dude, like just make a cool martial arts fucking kung fu fucking Marvel movie. Why are we going to like other realms and doing all this fucking
because
why is there a big,
they need to show that it's a superhero. You know, he's a superhero because he can
like,
kick
why
the
do we
shit out
need
of
a
you.
big dragon fight at the end? Like, I love dragons, but I don't need a dragon fight in my Shang-Chi movie. Just give me a badass kung fu Marvel movie. Like, why? I don't know. Oh, it's stupid, man. Yeah. So, and Black Widow is so forgettable. Like Yelena and fucking Red Guardian. Like, if they weren't in that movie, movie would have been totally nothing.
Trash. I vaguely remember anything. I just know they were in it. I know that fucking Taskmaster was a villain and I hated it.
I hated that Taskmaster.
I don't remember anything much of it.
Taskmaster is such a great villain in the comic, and they regulated to a mute lady. It's like, what the fuck is this? It's so stupid, man. Hondo, what's up, Hondo? You guys see the Totally Killer trailer? Time travel back to the 80s? No, I haven't seen it.
Not yet.
I think you posted in the.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it yet.
Group. I haven't seen it. Yeah, I didn't know that was a premise. Time travel back to the 80s. That sounds like an interesting concept.
I can't wait.
I would totally tell them. I'm going back to the 80s, mid 80s, and I'm going straight to Toys R Us, getting all those fucking mitten box. Give me that flag, USS flag.
I'm going back to the 30s and fucking buying all the fucking baseball cards I can, and coming back and just
go to 1939. Pick up that Action Comics #1. Pick up that Batman the Detective Comics 27, and pick up a bunch of fucking.
I'm picking up like multiple copies. You know, like he's the only guy who has fucking 10 fucking copies that are all pure mint condition.
I just sell one every couple of years, make a few money. All right, let's see. Lori says John Woo's Silent Night looks good. I don't know. I haven't trusted John Woo in a while, so we'll see. Hopefully, it's good. I haven't seen the trailer yet for that.
John Woo hasn't been good since what, 90?
Since Face Off.
96?
97 was Face Off, I think.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Yeah, wow. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, but he's done other shit, and it's just he gets too. I don't know if he's trying to be John Woo or he's trying to be Ang Lee or something in the middle, but he needs to be John Woo. Give me the killer.
Give me John Wu-Tang.
Give me the killer.
All right. Speaking of killer, here's what's the pool list? It's hot out there. Let's get in the pools and get cool off. Pool list is the stuff you picked up during the week, something you want to watch, want to talk about, something you had fun with, something pissed you off, whatever. You got a pull list for us this week, Mr. Ricky?
Just a couple. Ahsoka's amazing. Can't wait to finish it tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shout out AEW's Wrestle Dream. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, great pay-per-view.
Great pay-per-view.
Pretty much all their pay-per-views this year have been fucking.
Yeah, even the match that kind of didn't make sense with the the 6-man tag with the Callis family and Omega Ibushi and Jericho. Didn't make much sense, but it was still a good match. Proud of Julia Hart. Julia Hart, from when I used to watch her on Dark and Elevation to where she is now, that's work. You know, you can see the work that she's put into her character, the work she's put into her ring work, the work she's put into her promos. I'm really fucking impressed with fucking Julia Hart. She kind of stole the show, and that little fucking moonsault she does off the top. It's fucking like picture perfect now. She's like nailing that move. Yeah,
it's like one of the best moonsaults I've seen.
Yeah, she's fucking spot on with that. So I just want to give her major props. I'm shocked to see Adam Copeland.
You think you know me?
Yeah, I was happy. I was happy to hear that he kept that. I was wondering if he was going to get some kind of special AEW, Tony Khan special song or whatever.
I wonder if never gonna stop. Martin Ringo, number 95.
that fucking jam was the jam, dude. It was the jam. All right. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
but yeah, Rob Zombie didn't know why he went to a wrestler, and Edge was like, "Why is this my fucking song?" So, but yeah, I'm happy to see Adam Copeland, and like the one word that all of these former WWE guys, when they go to AEW, the thing that they say, the first thing they feel is freedom.
Freedom, yeah.
It's freedom. So I'm happy for him. He should be able to go out in a good company on his terms, the way he wants to. If he wants to, do a match the way he wants to do it, he's allowed to. And that's the one thing I do love about AEW. A lot of people have, their their criticisms of it, and I do too. But compared to the alternative, it's a lot better. I like the fact that the wrestlers have a lot more say than the corporate, stiffs with
it's not the cookie cutter bullshit
with
that the
with the boys in
WWE.
Connecticut. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'm not a big Edge fan, but I popped for him coming in, and he kind of knew it too. Like when Christian was or
yeah,
the fucking the last match is like, okay, something's gonna happen. Like it was kind of a big rumor for the week, but still, I popped for it. I thought it was cool. Like I'm not a big Edge fan, but there's a lot of guys that I didn't like. Like I wasn't a huge Daniel Bryan fan in WWE, but
Bryan
Bryan
Danielson.
Danielson is a fucking badass. I like that guy, and just these guys get to have this second life and do some cool shit. So I'm happy for those guys.
Dean Ambrose, John Moxley.
Yeah,
He gets to do what he wanted.
but they pretty much fucking made him fucking so wacky and stupid at the end of his career. So, yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, just the last thing I was, talking about old movies. So we haven't done this in a while, right? You got it ready to go? Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, yes. I kind of look like that now too. A lot thinner. I mean, maximum effort. That's... So I need the jacket. So, I don't know if you guys remember a movie called The Big Picture, starring Kevin Bacon, where he's going through. So yeah, go watch The Big Picture with Kevin Bacon. It's a movie about a young aspiring film student coming out of college, graduating, winning a fucking film festival. And are we gonna leave that the whole time? I have to do a review like this the whole time. Yeah.
Some of my favorite work, really.
That and the Juan and the Medina shit was fucking the best shit. The fucking picture. If we have that every now and then, we should just laugh at it. But yeah, The Big Picture. Go check it out. It's a fun, quirky movie. It has Martin Short. Who else? Jennifer Jason Leigh. God, Dennis Schneider. Is that the guy's name? Fucking creepy guy with the feet from fucking Nickelodeon. Dude from Head of the Class. Yeah.
Don't look up that guy. There's a lot of creepy shit on that guy.
Yeah. Well, he's in that. Don't cancel the movie because he's in that. Terry. What's that guy from Lois and Clark? Terry, not Reynolds. Terry Reynolds is fucking. What's her name?
Oh, the guy who played Luther.
No. Lois. Terry Hatcher. Terry Hatcher. She's in that too. It's just a whole bunch of fucking Michael McKean's in that. Michael McKean's great. I love Michael McKean. Love Kevin Bacon. Go check it out. JT Walsh, the great JT Walsh is in that. But it's a good movie about like Hollywood and studios and when he's pitching the movie, he's pitching his movie and how quickly a studio changes their shit. Just so, you get a little insight into the way they do this shit, even though it's a, satirical look at it. But it's a good movie. The Big Picture.
Nice. I got a few comics I've been reading. Caught up with Void Rivals. This is written by Robert Kirkman, and they're relaunching Transformers, which number 1 comes out tomorrow. I forgot the writer's name, but it looks like all indications is going to be a fun read. This Void Rivals is great because they're bringing in such like cutty characters. Like I don't know if you remember the cartoon character, the Schizoid.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, So they're bringing out like these super cutty characters. There's also like a few other big characters coming in. They're doing some deep cuts. They're up to issue 4 on Void Rivals. I'm not sure if this is going to be ongoing, but I'm digging this. I'm digging like all the inside baseball Transformers stuff they're doing, and I'm very excited to read that the Transformers that comes out tomorrow. This one I was kind of hesitant on. The Flash is starting off with a new number 1. This is written by Cy Spurrier and Mike Diodato Jr.
Which one is that?
This is The Flash. The art's actually pretty good, but they're doing like kind of a dark horror take on The Flash, and The Flash is Wally West, thankfully. So they're doing some interesting stuff with the Speed Force. I'm intrigued. It's definitely like a different take on The Flash. They're doing like interesting stuff with the panels. The panels are kind of all over the place. They're doing interesting stuff with the Flash. Definitely some deep cuts. I just don't want my Flash stories dark. But it's an interesting take. I'm kind of digging it so far. The first issue is very interesting. There's a lot of like sciencey stuff, and they're doing some interesting stuff with the Speed Force. But the kids are still in it. The kid and the Linda's still in it, so it's still Wally West, which I'm happy. And this is getting some mainstream attention, so I'm okay with that. But interesting. I want to see where this goes. Curious. I'm optimistic. Like I was very worried when I first heard this being announced because I was enjoying the Jeremy Adams run that was happening. I thought it was a really good, fun run, so to speak. Not to be all punny, but we'll see where this goes. First issue, interesting stuff. I'm glad it's Holly.
Who's writing this one? What'd you say, Michael? What?
Cy Spurrier is.
Cy Spurrier.
Yeah, he's writing it, and yeah, it's an interesting first issue. I'm curious to see where it goes. So hopefully, hey, as long as Wally's the Flash, I'll go on the ride. I'm okay with it. And a couple more things, some Predator related items. I read the first issue of Predator versus Wolverine. Interesting stuff. Greg Land does some of the art, which is it's okay. McNiven did the cover right here. But it's an interesting story. They kind of go back to the past and kind of like Wolverine's origin, and he fought a predator back then. It kind of jumps around now that they're gonna. I guess next episode is gonna be next issue is gonna be Team X with Maverick and Sabretooth and stuff. So them fighting predators. It's some interesting stuff. It's very gory, very bloody. I'm all down with that. Interesting read. I would definitely check it out. If you're a Predator and Wolverine fan, what's his name? We talked about this when it was announced. The guy who's writing it, who's the gentleman writing? What the hell? Where's his name?
Damn, it's not even on the first page or something.
They do. They have some issues. They have it at the end of the story. Some issues they do like a cold open, then they go to the Oh, here he goes. Benjamin Percy, who's writing some good stuff with X-Men. And he's writing the solo Wolverine series that I've read a little bit of. It's actually been pretty good. So this has been pretty good. Ken Lashley is doing the art with Greg Land. But the Ken Lashley portion, fucking very cool, man. Very cool art. Some fun stuff. It's bloody. It's violent. It's Wolverine versus Predator. Some good shit. I'm digging it. And on the Predator subject, I got this in a couple hours ago. Prey. Physical media, buddy. Physical media. I'm digging it. This was what was it? Hulu? It was on Hulu. Kind of a Hulu exclusive. So now this is coming out. They're doing, which I'm loving. They're doing physical media for these TV shows and TV movies and stuff. So yeah, if you haven't seen Prey, it's out on 4K. If you don't have Hulu, pick up the 4K Blu-ray if you can. It's an incredible movie. Really good. Good. I would say the third best Predator movie after the first two. So I would definitely check this out if you're a fan. Cool shit. Check out Prey. Yeah, that's all I got for my. Actually, I finished Disenchanted, the Matt Groening series on Netflix. Ended really well. I thought it was they had a great beginning, middle, and end. It kind of wrapped up very nicely. Sometimes when you have shows that end at a certain point, it kind of ends on a whimper. But I'm digging it. Ended great and satisfying meal of a story in the Matt Groening Simpsons style. Digging it for sure. Dug it, I would say. Lori's still waiting on the list you wanted from me and Alex. They're talking to you, Rick. Your show that never was.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot, Ray, for destroying dreams.
I just gave you fucking you just know I was right. There's a little flaw in your.
In my thinking, I'm retooling.
There's a little,
Yeah, fuck you, Ray.
Hey, I'm just looking out for you, man. Only the best for Ricky. Yeah, I'll pick up Prey. Yeah, Lori loves her physical media. I love my physical media. All right, got anything else for us, man? Got any hidden gems for us or anything like that?
No, Kenobi's. The fact that I'm to hear the whole show again, Kenobi didn't destroy anything.
We did it.
Yeah, Kenobi proof.
I know. I want to. He's probably holding the gun off to the side.
Don't say that shit, dude.
He's just holding it.
I might believe. Yeah, I definitely believe that he'll do that.
Say nice things, fucker. Say nice things. All right, let's go. Let's go watch Ahsoka, and yeah, we should. It should be a fun night. And then yeah, Loki this week, so we'll have some stuff to talk about next week. The Ahsoka finale and the premiere of Loki, so we have some stuff to talk about next week. All right, we'll get out of here. Hold on, we'll get one more. While we're waiting, I said,
in the Ted
well,
Knight.
we're waiting.
We're waiting. Wow.
Oh, don't mention Fleet Week. That's when me and Rick have PTSD of Fleet Week. We were in the shit, man. We were in the shit.
1,000-yard stare, man.
Oh my god. All right, we'll get out of here. Anything else cool? We got the San Jose Toy Show coming up this weekend. That should be fun. And then we got a Fan Expo happening next month. Buy your tickets if you haven't already. It's gonna be a fun one. They added a few more names. There's some cool people coming. Got my Jason Lee ticket. Thinking about some other ones. Kind of want to meet Luke, but I won't spend $400 on my own. So all right, should be fun. All right, let's get out of here. Rick, any last words before we get the hell out of here?
Yeah, Kepler's gone. Fire Fahan. Go Giants.
Yeah, just a couple things we just a couple things. Hey, like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Like, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up if you like the content. Share it with your friends and family. Let us know. And yeah, and watch the Y fellas on. Don't be a sheep.
Don't be sheep.
What I say. I will be a strict but fair lord of these lands, and my serfs will come to idolize me.
Watch the Y fellas. Great fucking channel. I'm a patron. Great conspiracies and debunking conspiracies, and they have a talking fish. I just got my little heckle fish in.
That's great.
The moon landing was fake.
Whoa.
It's a great channel if you like conspiracies, but also like the truth over conspiracies. Go check out good, fun channel. Some cool content over there. Go check them out. Not like they need my help. They're like a fucking million subscribers. All right, you guys. See you guys next week. Have a good week. Be safe. Fuck Fleet Week. Fucking
fuck Fleet Week.
Fuck Fleet Week.
Fuck Fleet Week, man.
Oh, Niners. Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, fuck the Cowboys. Fuck Farhan. Yeah, fuck the Seahawks.